and every time you hear it, you're like, I'm not gonna bump to this song, but then you start catching a vibe. I'm sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know. Yeah. Whoa. East Coast with that gang, gang. You know we don't play games. Whoa. Hop up on that wagon. Oh, please just get out the way. You know we stay stuntin'. Right up in your face. We sorry, not sorry. We just stuck up in our ways. West Coast gon' head stand up. Put that glass and hands up. Gang, 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 we famed up. Got that change, we bagged up. Crew love, we stay manned up. Ahem like I'm wheezy, yeah. Rap game just too easy. Drip so sick, I'm queasy. Whoa. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. Yeah. Watch me finesse, walk to the line. Good versus evil, God in his prime. Always in prime, always on time. Our time to shine, wifey is fine. I'm doing fine, glad that you asked. God fill me up, mud in my glass. God clean me up, all that I ask. Wherever you headed there fast. I am ahead, you are in last. Last time I checked, you were all gas. Gas in the whip it up fast. Fast and all furious, I'm starting to spaz. Getting all curious, you put me on blast. Blasting that Darius, kids in the back. Back to the future is black. Black like T'Challa, Wakanda attack. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang.
He's heating up!
America! Fuck yeah!
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Merry fucking Christmas. Go to the fucking gym.
Bam. Swolenormous.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and ye ol' hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2, flexing on all you beaches.
It's the fucking Catalina wine.
It's the fucking Catalina
ET
wine.
Phone Gym. Go check it out, papaswolio.com. Fam, thanks for being here. Happy Monday, 3490. We have an awesome Swole card today, but I cannot show you the Swole card. I cannot show you the Swole card right now. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. You could drop whatever hashtag you want in the comments, but we got a big release, big announcements that we are going to feature in today's episode. Very excited about that. And we'll show you the Swole card when we do those releases, because until then, I don't want you to see. I don't want you to see what the Swole card is, because it's going to give it away. So you have to wait. Oh, hashtag but. That's good. That's good. That's good. Hashtag but. Let's give a shout out. We got a comment here. We'll just do a little comment first, because we usually don't do that at the beginning of the show. But De La Junior, what's up? Papa, he says, it's been a minute. Happy to be here. How have you been? I've been good. Making some gains. Thanks for asking. It's De La Junior. De La Junior, the Amazon driver. Not sure if you remember. I've got some exciting news. Dude, lay it on us. Lay it on us.
Hi, puppy.
I love good news. I love good news. All right. Couple things. Join us over at SwoleNormousX.com. Download the app. Join the fam. Get access to all of our exclusive private live streams. That's big for this week, because it's obviously Swole's Giving or Thanksgiving, whatever you want to call it. And of course, we're going to have something special for the Swole fam. So we'll talk about that when we get into those new releases. Before we do, let's jump on into the first post. We got some awesome merch. What we got?
What's in the box?
Jay from the garage is sending us a picture from his garage. Shocker. That sounds about par for the course. But Jay is saying, Merry Christmas to you Swole animals. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the ginger Swole man. And very applicable, because you're a ginger. You got a nice ginger beard. I like that. I like that. Look at that chrome dome. Look at that chrome dome. Absolutely right down to the bone. I love it. Looking good, dude. Look at those gains. Look at those biceps. Look at the forearms. Fucking guns. Look at that. Look at that. Good way to start. All right, fam. Let's get into that tip. Shall we do it? Before we do, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. We're live on Rumble and YouTube at The Daily Swole, and of course, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Destroy your eye holes and your ear holes. Share with your friends. Share with people that need to go to the fucking gym, and share it with people that do go to the fucking gym, because we like people that go to the fucking gym to check out the show and check out the content. So let's get into those first Swole fam posts without further
Just
ado.
an inch. It's cold outside.
Good for you. Good for you. So Junior says, I am in a development program currently to become an Air Force para-rescueman. Good for you. Good for you. Thank you for your service, and super dope. Keep us posted. That's awesome. Fucking cool, man. Good for you. Good for you. All right. We got some awesome posts from inside the Swole fam. Let's start off with one from Aaron. I asked you, Beaches, what is the most important thing you are focusing on improving today? And I asked this a couple days ago. Aaron says, today it's mindfulness. To be perfectly honest, I've let that fall by the wayside. But when I did a brain gains session the other day, it reminded me of why it's such an important pillar. Indeed. So all these pillars are important, and you are going to notice when something is missing. You're going to notice when you stop doing something. And that's important. Same thing with the elimination diet. And when you customize your nutrition, when you eat something shitty, you know that you ate something bad, because you feel it. You feel it right away. All right, what we got here? Whoa. Settle down now. All right, this one's from D. Ivy. Papa Swolio. Consistency. Not waiting till after the holidays or the new year to start prioritizing my sleep, nutrition, and training. I sleep 7.5 hours. Cold plunge at 5:45 in the morning. Oh, dear Lord. Training 6 a.m. to 7:30. Nutrition 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. A 9-hour window. Oh, you mean you're doing like only eating till 5 or something like that? Cool. Good for you. That's what you're focusing on. Being consistent. Good stuff. All right, let's see. Last one. Cool. All right. James says, I'm training. I'm focusing on training this week. Finishing week 2 of the 90-day dash, my increases in weight moved and more miles were walked/rucked. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. Why is this window getting glitchy? Hold on a second. I think we got one more. Up, and beach balling. Hasn't happened in a long time. We got 3 more, so let's get into it. I think my computer knows. It's probably been on too long. I got to restart it. But it knows we have new releases, and it's exciting. It's like, come on. I know the SwoleFam posts are great, but I want to show those new releases. We'll get there. Don't you worry. We'll get there. Joe says, I'm focusing on gratitude. Even though it isn't a pillar, I believe it is just as important. I am grateful that life is mostly good for my wife and family, that I can still make good choices for my community. And for this community, I am grateful that I feel good on the path I am choosing now. Fabulous. It's not technically a pillar, but it is mindfulness. So that's part of the mindfulness. That's part of the mindfulness pillar. It's being present. It's being present and grateful and being in the moment. You're currently grateful. That's why you do gratitude checks. So it is mindfulness. It is that mental pillar, which is mindfulness. So good for you, Joe. Right on. Let's do another one. Why is the scroll like delayed? All right, we got 2 more. We got this one from Tanya, improving mindfulness through journaling. I'm putting down my workouts, my meals, and the tasks of the day that I need to prioritize. Making it visible on paper helps me concentrate and execute. Bully for you, indeed. Write it down. It's downloading. You're downloading it off your brain. And just putting it on your phone, it's not the same as writing. It really isn't. Vasco, nutrition is still my toughest pillar to keep consistent. The solution, is simple, but staying locked in mentally is the challenge. The other pillars are pretty dialed in, but I do need to stay mindful about having proper nutrition. All right. Excellent. Dead on. All right, fam. You know what time it is. It's not time for quite rate my plate or rate my meal, but it's time for proof of gym. All right, let's do it. Proof of gym. Let's see what we got. And Pam says, yes, I love paper writing. It's different. Again, paper writing is completely different. I know maybe it dates when you were born. Maybe you were born before iPods. You know, if you had like a childhood before there were iPods, you actually understand handwriting. But I really think people should learn because that mental connection. And maybe you don't have that. If you didn't grow up writing, you grew up like everything digital and keyboards, you might not have written enough. So maybe you don't have that connection. So maybe that's a lost art. But there is that mental connection where you can get it down on paper. That's why I like writing my training down. I use that composition book just because they're cheap and I have a lot of space and I can just write freehand because I want to write notes. I want to scribble. I don't want to keep it all organized with like bullet points. I don't need it. I don't want it to look like a fucking resume. I want the emotion to come out in my handwriting. I like that. Okay. And I did the masterclass on that inside the app. So I have that masterclass on how I track my programming. I still do it that way. It's great. All right. The first one, proof of gym. This is great. Oh, I love it. Ed Fencer says, this is me waiting for Swolenormous to pop out of the trash can or a locker or some shit at the gym. Dude. I love it.
The little rascal has spirit.
I love it. So you see it so much online, you forget where digital, the cell phone, and reality. I'm just going to pop out of a locker and be like, get over here, I'm going to the fucking gym because I'm popping out of videos all the time. I love it. Apologies for I don't know why it's tracking so shitty. Maybe we'll have to, hopefully we won't have to restart. Let me see. Let me close a couple windows and just see if maybe I can lighten the load. We got a lot of stuff open. And because of those new releases, because of the announcements I was saying, we got a bunch of stuff that are open. All right. I'm just going to close a couple tabs. I feel like Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings. Share the load. My computer's like, no. I don't want to share the load. Share the load. Close the tabs. All right. Proof of gym. What do we got? Jason Passmore, 3 months apart. Dude, these kinds of pictures are the ones that make me be like, get the fuck out of here. How's that the same person? Dude, that's amazing. Are you serious? 3 months apart? Were you just pushing your gut out? You look amazing, dude. You look amazing. Good for you. Good for you.
Wow.
I mean, this is a good sign. It's a good sign when you can't tell if that's the same person. You're skeptical. You can see the beard, though. You see the salt and pepper in the beard. Look at that. Fantastic, man. Good for you. Well, I guess Samwise didn't pick up the slack. All right. We're gonna do that today then. Okay. Tara says leg day, my favorite. Atta girl. Atta girl. Tracy Collins, not the gym, but lost 11 stone, 10 pounds so far and kept it off for 5 years, just walking and eating better. I'm nearly 50 years old, so not doing bad, just over 3 stone left to my target. And if I'm not mistaken, a stone is 14 pounds. So you can correct me if I'm wrong. We don't do stones in these parts. We skip stones, but we don't. You know you're a fucking savage culture. Like, we weigh by stones. I'm 11 stone. It's like, just took big stones. Like, you know, there's that big scale somewhere in the village and just tons of stones and people are standing on it. You're like, all right, you're 11 stones. We don't really know if these stones are the same weight. We're just like, it's 11 of these. All right. I think it's 14 pounds. All right, next one. Michelle Robinson, so incredibly proud of all those that make it to the gym to better their health and wellness. It's a journey for sure, but one that will last a lifetime, and you're flexing on all these beaches. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle's a golden girl, and she's got golden gains. We love it. We love to see it. Spinning beach ball of gains, apparently. Oh, that was the last one. Good. Excellent. Excellent, fam. We are into the knowledge cock portion, so make sure you drop in the comments. If you got a question, hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. Let's get into some questions. We get the first one from Dr. Emmanuel Galecki. Papa Swolio, how can I grow that epic Viking beard? Aww. My guy, go to papaswolio.com and get yourself some mane gains. Shameless plug. Absolute shameless plug. Go check it out. Papaswolio.com. That's how you
The little rascal has spirit.
That's how you can grow the Viking beard. I'm actually going to, every time someone mentions it, you gotta apply. You know, it's like a drinking game. Don't keep mentioning it because I'm not going to keep on applying it. But the first time we get an application or a question about hair or beard, we're doing mane gains. So you put it in your beard, then you put it in your hair. If you don't have long hair, you can just rub it in the ends. There you go. Boom. Got some mane gains. And then you take a big old snifferoo. So check it out. papaswolio.com. Right there. Mane gains. And of course, it's not just about what you put in it. It's about what you eat. Genetics help too. Let's put it that way. But if you're eating a lot of collagen, getting good sleep, getting sun, eating protein, healthy fats, you're going to have better facial hair. Collagen. I consume collagen. I get it from the ground beef and steaks. We have bone broth. I also have grass-fed finished collagen, which is great. Hair, skin, nails. Makes a big difference. And it's also what you're getting rid of your nutrition, right? If you're eating less crap, you're also not getting the toxicity from a lot of the foods and XYZ that people deal with. Why is that not? I got a cough. Okay. Seems like I got a little delay between my buttons, so bear with me. Pedro Pereira, 551. What's the best exercise for middle chest? There is none. There's no such thing as a middle chest. So you want to do, generally, most people don't need to do any kind of flat press. You can add it in if you like it and you love a flat press, depending on the machine. You don't really need a flat press. You should focus more on incline, but any kind of flat press will do, even ones that have like a little bit of a decline, movement to it. Really great for contracting the pec. So if you have some sort of a flat press, that's fine. But get a flat press or pec deck plus a incline chest press. And that's really what most people need for development. And everyone's going to be different. Chest, some people wish they had different definition or different insertions. And some people just, chest is like their freak body part. So, and a lot of times when people don't see the definition in their chest, it's because they have more body fat. So if you have more body fat, like whenever I'm carrying more body fat and you have more less definition right under the pec. It makes your midsection look bigger, and it just makes your pecs look smaller because you have fat between it. If you get really lean, you start seeing the definition more. That's why people that have more definition, like, oh my God, that guy's swole and jacked, they might be 165 pounds soaking wet. They're just very, very lean. So it looks like the definition. It makes you look bigger. And you don't really know this because you see people on social media and they could have down lighting and they can look big in a mirror or close up to the camera. And then you see them in real life and you think they're juicing out of their minds. You see them in real life and you're like, oh, this person's just sinewy and lean. They're not necessarily huge. And, people just think like, wow, this person must be 6'8", 300 pounds. And they're like 5'7", 165, Nothing wrong with it. It's just perception and the angles too. Got some nice bull milk. Ooh. Whew, that was tart. Julia Presi, Papa Swole, did you take your creatine today? I did. Thank you for asking, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
Dodson, we've got Dodson here.
All right, next one. What diet fad is the most annoying? Yes. I don't know. What's the latest fad? Ozempic? Fat loss? Like a diet fad? I don't know. Intermittent fasting, probably. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but people thinking like, oh my God, if I stop eating constantly all day long, I'll eat less calories. Yeah. If you're not stuffing your fat fucking face 24 hours a day, you're going to eat less. Well, I lost some weight. Yeah, because you just stopped eating for like a couple hours, you fat fuck. So maybe that's the most annoying. Just a thought. Oh, man, I gain less fat when I stop eating so much. That 3'7" guy, Papa Swolio, what is the best way to drop fat? Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know. Pick it up and put it down. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Stop eating garbage. Lift heavy fucking weights. Go to the fucking gym. Keanu Reeves. All right, let's see if we got any more questions here. Any live ones? Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. I don't know why it's getting all like glitchy on me. I hope we don't have any issues for these announcements because we're getting into some announcements right now. Let's fucking go. We got big time announcements.
That's deep.
Big time announcements. I'm telling you, we haven't even shown the Swole card today. And the reason why I haven't is because we have big announcements. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for these. All right. Who's ready? First one, join us, SwoleNormousX.com in the app. Let's go. First release of the day is going to be grilled lamb kebabs. Okay? Grilled lamb kebabs. You want some meat? You hungry? Hey, let me make you a kebab. Eh? You tired of beef? I got grilled lamb. Grilled lamb kebabs. And you have to say it like that, because if you don't, what are we doing here? Grilled lamb kebabs. I don't even know what accent that is, but it's a kebab. It's a kebab. Feels like that's the way you say it today. Never had lamb. Lamb's good, but it's good lamb. You need to get quality, and a lot of lamb is grass-fed, so check it out. Lamb tasty. Lamb tasty. I used to get 100% grass-fed and finished lamb from Publix. It's good. It's good. It's just not steak, so I opt for steak. It's not the same. It's like chicken. Okay, you eat it, but you're hungry soon because you need some fucking nutrition. You need some steak. All right, let's get some rotating classes. We got some featured classes this week in the app. First one, we got yoga, free your shoulders. Number 2, express with Genevieve.
He's on fire!
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Enjoy. Express free your shoulders. If you got shoulders and they're trapped, this is a shoulder liberation class. If you have shoulders that have been oppressed, shoulders that have been victimized, shoulders that are in need of reparations, go check out Free Your Shoulders and celebrate Shoulder Teenth with Free Your Shoulders Express class. Now, let's get into another class. It looks like a Swollen 7. I know it is. I'm waiting for it to load up because why the fuck would it work smoothly today on announcement day? We got Swollen 7 mobility round 13. Let's go.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
Settle down. Settle down. Featured workout of the week is Maximum Swole Quads number 2. Air horn, please. Thank you. Glockenspiel. Maximum Swole Quads number 2. We like that. We like it. We like Maximum Swole Quads number 1 so much. There's Maximum Swole Quads number 2. So these are featured classes. We have them on the homepage because there's so much amazing stuff. Spotlight for this week. Go check them out. There's other ones. If you like quads number 2, you'll like quads number 1. If you like for your shoulders number 2, guess what? There ain't a number 2 without a number 1. Go check them all out. All right. Very nice. Papa, what's the big Thanksgiving week announcement? Maybe you can be patient and wait 5 fucking seconds. I'm doing releases right now. What do you think it is? You don't know yet. You know why? Because I haven't said it. All right. Settle down.
Get the hell out of here before I snap your dick off and jam it into your ass.
Chill out. Calm your tits. Let's bring the tits down. Check your tits and see if they're a little bit antsy, which I do understand that, because mine are a little bit rock hard, to be honest. Just be careful. Don't cut yourself. All right. Let's see. Beef tallow lube. Shh. Mark, you were part of the testing group. I told you not to say fucking anything, dude. Just shut up. Shut up. All right. Alex got yelled at. Some of the comments. All right. How about showing off Churchy to appease us for the moment? She's curled up sleeping. I'm not going to pick her up right now. If she wakes up a little bit, maybe we'll do some church. You like the title of the episode last time? It was like featuring Pinkston Churchill. Yeah, she's so cute. Oh, she's your baby girl. Yeah, she's so snuggled up. Look at those legs. Oh, I got a leg going. Hold on a second. No, I lost it. All right, we got new yoga. Who's ready? New yoga. Papa Swolio, we have 462 yoga classes. I want 463. I pay for this membership, and I was promised someday we would have 500 yoga classes, and you only have 462. Where's 463? Isn't that what you guys usually say in the comments? Like we need more yoga, which is also good because I bet you no one here has done all the yoga classes, which is fine. I even haven't done them all. That's insane. But the bottom line is we have everything you need, like literally, and we have more of all the things that you love. So something new to try. So check this one out. And it's also cool when it's never before done. No one's done this class. No one in the SwoleFam has done this. No one in the SwoleFam has done this class until now. Drum roll, please. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Your wife's head. Here we go. Yoga for back release with props. Ooh, hey,
Hi,
Papi. Rusty spoon.
Caress rusty spoon.
Excellent. Yoga for back release with props. Solid. Great. Excellent. Yes. Excellent. If you don't have a yoga wheel, I recommend that. This looks like what she has. It looks like I think I want that one. We have a couple yoga wheels. We have like a yoga wheel set, but they're plastic and they have like a foam edging to it. That looks like a soft pillow one or something, which I think I want to get. I'm going to try to find that. I bet you it's on Amazon. That looks nice. That looks like one of those soft yoga block materials. That'd be nice. I might get that one because I can fuck around with that. Anyway, a yoga wheel or having like a rounded surface, fantastic for thoracic mobility. Check it out. You could feel this one already. That's one of the best positions. You will feel your upper back open up. I am telling you, that's a great pose. That's a great posture. So go check that out. Thank you, Alex, for another awesome class. Yoga for back release with props express class. Dope. SwoleNormaSex.com. Join the fam today. It's fuck your resolution season. You're getting edged. How many of you are? You're edged. You're on the edge. All right. You absolute swole sluts. Who's ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? StopSwolio.com. All right. Edging on a Monday. Oh, yeah, but I'm edging now. I've already shot a couple loads, so it's easier to edge now. Like with these releases, I sent a couple. We're way past that. We're way past that. This is like round 3. Fight. You know, I'm on the edge though. I'm on the edge. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I don't know if we're gonna make it.
You lose.
All right, let's see what we got here. Fam, believe it or not, we're doing the merch release right now. Do you guys want the new release? You want the new release, and then the announcement isn't even the merch. We got 3. Well, we got a big thing. We got. They're all big. We got 3 awesome things. One of them we got to break down a little bit. You know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to skip to the last. Well, I was going to do this last, but we'll do it first. Because we're going to talk about this, and I want to let people know that, like, okay, if you have questions. Let's see. So if you don't, I don't know. If you don't know, I mean, how would you? You should know, but we have this Thursday. Let me just check one thing quick. Yeah. So this Thursday, 9:30 a.m. on Thanksgiving, we have Roundtable 95 with the SwoleFam. So you might not have thought we're doing it on Thanksgiving, and which is great because a lot of people are off. And yes, I know sometimes you have family stuff, but if you have family, and sometimes people start Thanksgiving at like, Thanksgiving kind of gets earlier and earlier every year. It's like, oh, we're having dinner at 2:00. It's not dinner. Thanksgiving dinner starts at 3 and 4, and people do it earlier. Okay, but usually you start cooking or you go somewhere and you do it later, in the afternoon or late morning, whatever. So we're doing this first. A lot of people might be able to make it that can't normally make it. We're doing it this Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Okay, there you go. All right, so come spend Thanksgiving, a little morning with, social warm-up. Yeah, you kind of hang out with the SwoleFam, get some logic and common sense. You spend time with people with triple-digit IQs, and then you go to your family, and then they're like, I can't wait to see what Mom Donnie is going to do in New York. He's so progressive and forward-thinking, and he's such a nice young man. You all can be like, just rage. Anyway, this Thursday, 27th, 9:30 a.m. We'll see you there. Okie dokie. That's it for today. Fam, thanks for being here. We'll announce it later in the SwoleFam, in the private group. Okay. I'm joking. Chill out. Calm your tits, bro. All right. Who's ready? Now, you know what? You see what's on the bottom, right? You see what's on the bottom? It says papaswolio.com. You know what that means? We have new fucking merch.
Inconceivable!
We got new merch, obviously. Okay? And the merch that we have is Christmas merch. Not only do we have a freaking... we have a signature series in 10 days. Let's just put that there. But we have an awesome new release, and we got a classic that we are bringing back because it is ugly Christmas season. And we got ugly Christmas sweatshirts for you. We got the classic from last year, and we also have a brand new ugly Christmas sweatshirt. It is all I want for Christmas is sick fucking games. And we have ho, 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 go, 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 go to the fucking gym. So get your ugly Christmas sweatshirts. We got a bunch of different colors. We decided, we're thinking like, maybe it should just be red. Maybe it should be different this. No, because everyone's opinion of ugly. Everyone's opinion of ugly is going to be different. So now you can choose. You can cut the neck, cut the sleeves. You can do whatever you want. It's cool. I got the one on the left. I got the red one. I just like to cut the neck out of the sweatshirts. You can cut the bottom or roll it up or whatever. Yeah, these are ugly as fuck. All right, those are ugly. The one on the right's pretty. It's not ugly, but they are. All right. So all I want for Christmas is sick fucking gains and ho, 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 go, go, go to the fucking gym. So go check it out. papaswolio.com. Ugly Christmas sweatshirts are now available. Yeah. Right? Look at that. Oh, it's tart. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that bull cream. Goddamn. That bull milk. Don't eat bull cream. It's just for your body. All right. Yeah, it settles nice. It settles nice. Yeah, I've seen some people say like, oh, you know, they're not open and flowy at the bottom. It's like, you just cut it. You just cut the bottom. You get a size bigger and you just cut the bottom and boom, it's nice and loose. Cut the sleeve. Like you can customize these things too. I know people get like a brand new sweatshirt and like, I don't want to cut it, but women are like, oh, you just cut it. You know, we have crop tops and a lot of women are like, I'm just going to buy a shirt and cut the bottom. It's like, whatever. People like the fit of different things, so you can make your own. Don't be afraid to, well, you have to tell women that. They cut their shit all the time. Men are like, how do you, I wish I had, do you make like, you know, this kind of tank? Just cut the sleeves. Mark does it. Mark cuts the sleeves. You cut them however you want. Yeah. My recommendation is when you cut, just cut less because you can always cut more, right? Anyway. Yeah, it's cool. Customize your gear. Fam, we have big announcement. Who's ready for the big announcement? We did the round table. We did the new merch. All right. New announcement. Oh my God. You ready? Who's ready? I want to see biceps and gorillas. I want to see some kind of like eggplants and I want to see the excitement. We can edge. We can sit here for a while. I'm just going to pet Pinkston Churchill. And she's so cute. I know. Aww. I know. They're not excited yet. They're not excited yet. I know, baby. She looked up and she's like, pet me more. I will. I will. Ready, me. All right. Like I said, I will turn this podcast around. I will go back to just the tip. I'll pull it out and we'll turn this podcast around. I promise you. I promise you. We'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll turn this fucking podcast around. I'm seeing it. All right. I'm seeing it. I see a middle finger. Ellie is angry, but loving and eager and pissed off at the same time. Fam, a lot of you have purchased merch. You love merch. We just announced merch. Now, over at papaswolio.com, you are able to earn Swolio rewards. Oh, we got a rewards program. Let's get America. So very exciting. Very exciting. So now we're launching this for papaswolio.com. And I know some of you have questions. We're going to get into that. We're going to talk about it. And you're going to like it. You're going to like it. So we'll see where we get to it. But a lot of you are like, I've purchased a lot of shirts already. We know. We got you. So let's get into it. So now over at papaswolio.com, now it's going to pause the scroll. The whole live stream is going to cut. And then everyone's like, what the fuck? Here we go. All right. So we're going to get into this. We're just going to go over one stream. This is my presentation. This is my deck. I'm showing you the Swolio rewards deck. We spent all weekend. I was in Silicon Valley all weekend pitching this to VCs and we had a lot of interest. So this is the pitch deck. All right. It's not VCs. Yeah. I'm going to give people people are going to buy merch. Like what kind of shirts? Oh, it's like, it tells people to go to the fucking gym and that they're fat and lazy and that they're retarded. So you're selling shirts that, yeah. Anyway, shut the front door. All right. So let's read this for those of you that are just listening. I'll get focused. Swolio rewards. You get 10 Swolios. 10 Swolios for every $1 spent on papaswolio.com.
Wow.
Spend $10, get 100 Swolios. The big announcement I want to get through, because some of you are going to be like, you want to know this answer first before we get into some of the other details. The best part about this, as you can see on the slide, you're getting your Swolios for every past order that you've made. All right. And that's the big one, because a lot of you have bought a lot of cool stuff. And then it's cool, right? We have rewards, but then, you go from scratch. You're like, it would be nice to have rewards for the past 3 years. I've bought a bunch of stuff. So whatever you've spent, whatever you've purchased, whatever you got, you have all that is going to be, it's all not necessarily backdated, but backloaded into your account. Okay. What's a Swolio? A Swolio is a point. It's like a Swolio coin. So you get rewards. So 10 Swolios, you spend 10 bucks, you get 100 Swolios. And Zela Majestic. But Papa, what do Swolios do? We're going to get into that. What can I do? I am going to show you. I'm going to show you. All right. I'm just answering some questions because I want to make sure most of the people listening are part of the SwoleFam. So I want to make sure the SwoleFam has all the info. And this is why I also wanted to announce the roundtable first, because if you have any more questions, and this is as accurate as I have, if there's any kind of, we might tweak a couple things here and there, like adjusting, but for right now, this is what we have. And it's going to be cool because some things are going to change over time. So you're going to want to keep on checking back. So you're getting Swolios for every past order. So if you spent $500, that's what, 5,000 Swolios. Okay. Just times 10 with the dollars. There's other ways to earn Swolios though, however. So scroll, freeze, perfect. Wait a couple seconds. I don't know if you guys are seeing that. It's weird. All right. So there's a couple things that you can earn, and the list breaks it all down when you sign up, when you sign in. It's really signing into your account. So someone said, LET says, how far back for the orders has been a minute. If it's under the same email, it's all under the same email. So if you placed all your orders under the same email on papaswolio.com, it's for all the previous orders. If you use different emails, then, that'd be weird. Most people don't. So, all right. So we also have rewards for reviews. So you're going to notice when you go over to papaswolio.com, you're going to see reviews on the page. There are picture reviews. There are written reviews. And these are for, different products. And some of you have bought mugs. You've bought a Gaindolf mug, or you've bought a Depth Vader shirt, or you've bought a Seven Pillars flag. So you can leave a review on every different product. Not like different colors, but if you get a Gaindolf tank, you can leave a review on your Gaindolf tank. And this is all verified through the system. We know what you purchased, and it's confirmed and verified that you made that purchase under the same account. So you can earn rewards by leaving reviews. So you get 50 reviews, 50 Swolios for every review that you do. If you bought 10 different products, you can leave a review for the different products, as you should. Different products get different reviews. So if you leave 5 reviews on different products that you've purchased over time, you earn 50 Swolios for each one. If you leave a photo, if you submit a picture, on top of that, you get an additional 50 extra Swolios.
Wow.
For each, if you have a Gaindolf mug and you have a picture of your mug, you get 100, right? You get 50 for the review, and you get 50 because you added a picture. So there's a way for you to add more than, on all the stuff that you've purchased, because we want to know, and other people want to know how they like it. And when you see a picture of the item, it's different too, right? When someone says, oh, I love it, I love the quality. It's different when someone's holding it. They can see the quality that someone's holding. And then it's a really great way to show off your merch and show how cool it is and you like it. And then you get some points for it. Okay. So we got that so far. What are we thinking so far? 10,000 Swolios get you a pencil. No, you actually get some cool stuff. You actually get some cool stuff. All right. But wait, there's more. We got more.
What's in the box?
So let's do more. You also get Swolios for referrals. And this is what we were talking about a while ago. Not a while ago, but off and on, people were asking. All right. So you're able to refer people to the site. Okay. If they spend $50 or more, they get a $10 off coupon. So they benefit. And when they purchase using your code or your link, you get 500 Swolios for successful referrals. So that just means a purchase. Because otherwise you refer people, they make an account. You can make sock puppet accounts. Like, this is for confirmed purchases, right? So your friend wants to get a shirt and you're like, oh, use my code. You save $10. They'll use your code or your link. And then you get 500 Swolios for that referral. So we appreciate you sharing the shirt. And now when someone's like, oh, I love that shirt, it's like, oh, here, check out your, you have a link or a code. Oh, use my code. And we'll give you those details. You'll have that, in your accounts and stuff like that. So you're able to, send people directly. You benefit, they benefit. Everyone benefits. So awesome. All right. How many Swolios does a reach around cost? You're asking about our happy ending conversion. Well, that's only for the golden shower tier. So that's included, but we'll get into that later. So we have ways to earn. Ways to earn. Now we've talked about earning my cream and my seed. You can go to papaswolio.com. You could pick up some of my seed. You could pick up my cream. All that's over there in papaswolio.com. All organic ingredients. Let's get into ways to earn. Now we talked about it, but here's a visual. Okay. I'm just getting a spinning thing. I don't know why all of a sudden today I've done so much work on the computer today. And like now it's going to spin and like, well, we don't want to load now. I'm finally doing the important announcement. And it's like, yeah, fuck you. All right, let's bring it up. Here we go. Ew, LOL. Oh, come on.
What's in the
Sounds like a
box?
pyramid scheme to me. It's an MLM. It is a pyramid scheme, but pyramids are strong, right? It sounds like a pyramid scheme. Get your friends to buy. We'll get them. We do sell berry juice too. We do sell acai berry juice, and we have this really cool like herbal shake. So we do have those. All right, ways to earn. Let's see. Okay, so like I said, you guys all have these. So you still have to go sign up, right? You have to sign up for the rewards, but you already have all. It's going to sync up. So let's say you use I love Papa Swolio merch at gmail.com. That's your email. So you sign up. You have all your Swolios. Let's say you spent $200. You have 2,000 Swolios. When you sign up, you get, I'm just going to hit the applause button again. You get an additional 100 Swolios. All right, I won't do that for every time. All right. All right, we talked about this. When you place an order, you get 10 to 1. So you spend $100, you get 1,000 Swolios. Okay, no matter what you purchase bowl cream, you purchase fuck all, you get 10 to 1. All right. Nice. All right, we did this too. So here's how it works when you submit a photo, right? If you submit a review, you get 50 Swolios. If you add a picture to your review, you get another 50. So if you leave a picture review, you get 100 Swolios. So let me just pause here for a second. And this is important because a lot of you, okay, I'm going to leave reviews because you can't just go in and leave reviews for all the stuff you previously purchased. Okay. What we're doing, you will get an email. So after you purchase, once you receive your product and stuff, what's going to happen moving forward, if you buy something today, in a little bit of time, you'll get an email for a review and you'll leave a review for that. What we're going to do is we're starting sending people, those of you that have been with us, members. I'm going to just break this down. Those of you that have been members for a while that have, made like large purchases, like those of you that are in like the higher tiers already, you're going to start getting emails starting with your most recent purchase because this is moving forward, but we have to go and manually send you email, like review prompts for your individual purchases for previous ones. So we're going to start with whatever you bought last time, send you. So like, let's say Cerny got whatever last time, she's going to, like, you'll get a review for your most recent one and we'll send you that. And then we'll send you like the next one, this, that, and the other, especially for those of you that really want that, especially for like, those of you that have, been buying shirts for a few years and things like that. We'll send you the most recent one first. Okay. What I'm also going to do is inside the app in the community, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a post because everyone in the app is a member, right? So I'm going to make a post and pin it to the top. And if you want to leave a review, just, drop a comment down below so we see your name. And then we'll put you also at the top of the list where we're sending you. Cause maybe you joined like a week or two ago, you bought a shirt. Okay. If you want to leave a review for that, cool. Let us know. And we'll also prioritize sending you that review. That way you can leave a review. You don't have to wait a while to get like an email because we're just doing this manually for, so that's like the order that we're doing. So we're defaulting to those of you that have been purchasing for the longest period of time or larger purchases and larger accounts. Some of you have been members and buying merch for like years and years and years. And then anyone else who like, oh, I want to leave a review. Cool. You just drop your name there and then we'll locate your account and then send you for the most recent purchase. Okay. So you don't have to worry about that. So when you purchase, let's say you purchase something today, tomorrow, next week, next year, after you get the shirt, about a week or so, you'll get another email saying like, hey, how do you like your merch? Hope everything's great. Click, leave a review. You get 50 Swolios, right? Whatever. And then in the future, you'll have that automatically sent out. But for previous ones, we're going to start with your most recent. So keep an eye out for that once you sign up and we'll take care of it. All right. All right. So we have that. We got the reviews, leave a picture, 50 more. All right. You got a birthday. You got a birthday coming up. This only counts for once you sign up. So if you just had a birthday pass, you missed out on this, but next year, make sure you sign up. So it doesn't since you first purchased, it doesn't log this until you sign up. So you still have to go in there and officially sign up for the rewards and then and just use the email. You use the email that you've been using for your purchases and it just backloads all the Swolios into your account. Okay. So but you have to sign up. And then if you have a birthday next month or in 3 months or whatever, you'll get, and just, make sure your information's in there and what it asks for. And then you'll get 100 Swolios just for being alive still. So Cerny, shout out. Let's fucking go. Cerny, you're going to get another 100 Swolios. She's like, I should have 700,000 based on that. Well, no, it's only since you sign up. Okay. All right. Let everyone know. Yeah, Cerny doesn't age. She doesn't show up. She just sleeps all day on her birthday. She's like, it doesn't catch me that way. All right. Referrals. Give your friends a reward. Claim your own when they make a purchase. All right. Referrals. So if you refer someone and they purchase, they get, a couple shirts, they spend over $50. They get a $10 off coupon using your code. And then you get 500 Swolios. So when you refer them and they're like, you can just go over there and sit over their head and hold a gun to their head while they fill it out. And you can essentially, coerce someone into giving you 500 Swolios. Just force people. SwoleFam's gonna be breaking into people's houses like, you're going to sign up and buy some merch. All right, fine. Use code Mark15 at checkout. Mark's going to go on a Bonnie and Clyde rampage and he's going to have 6 million Swolios in his account. All right, don't do that. But the bonus is if you have someone that's like, oh, I love that shirt. Oh yeah, here, use this. Who's not going to use your code? Oh, you could save you get $10 off. Sweet. And then you get sweet. And just think about that. 500 Swolios is the equivalent of you yourself spending $50 on merch. So it's pretty awesome. Pretty sweet. You're welcome. All right, this is really cool. So it's a real cool upgrade and giving a lot of you ways to. And it's another way for us, especially now, the way, which I'm really grateful for, that we're able to backdate all the purchases because, it's our way of saying thank you too for all the patronage and support. And I want to see, I'm really looking forward to the reviews. I'm really stoked because, we have a bunch of reviews and we have reviews on the page already too. And we have a lot of reviews these are from the shop app, it's owned by Shopify and stuff like that. So we have a lot of reviews, fantastic reviews that were just coming in. We didn't have something on the page. So now we have that all integrated so everyone can leave reviews. So really excited about that. All right. So we talked about you getting the Swolios. Now, what are you able to redeem them for? And this is what we have right now. This is what we're launching with. And we're going to have some things that can possibly rotate through. And we have a few things I'll explain that are actually going to rotate over time. So ways to redeem. Yeah, the Swole card. Well, we'll show you the Swole card because it signifies the launch of the Swolio rewards. So ways to redeem. 3,000 Swolios. You can get a $10 off coupon. Do not redeem. 6,000 Swolios gets you a $25 off coupon. 10,000 Swolios, you get your choice. And these are going to rotate where we're going to offer different special merch options. So you can redeem an all I want for Christmas ugly Christmas sweatshirt or a ho 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 ugly Christmas. So you can get one of those ugly sweatshirt designs for free with 10,000 Swolios, and you get $100 off, with, of course, 20,000 Swolios. Now, you might not be there yet. That's fine, but you have many ways. The cool thing is you have many ways to earn the Swolio. So referring people, signing up, leaving reviews, and a lot of you have a lot of Swolios to earn. A lot of you have a bunch of merch. Like how much merch have some of you are gobbling it up. So yeah, we got a lot of cool options and a lot of ways to accumulate Swolios. And the cool thing is, you know, over time, this is just the launch. And you guys know how we do things with launch. Like we get that structure and then we're able to do a lot of things. So we have, I got plans and we're going to have other ways. There's going to be other ways where you can earn Swolios and things like that over time. So this is something that, yeah, Swolio bucks. I do like the name Swolio bucks, but I love Swolios. It just sounds, it flows. You got 100 Swolios. It sounds like an actual currency. Yeah, what's the conversion of Shroot bucks to Swolio bucks? Oh, it's like 1 Swolio to... I mean, the inflation of Shroot bucks has been notoriously high for years. So, I mean, it's like, it might be 10,000 to 1. That's like Zimbabwe type shit. Shroot bucks. I got blown apart. Printed too many Shroot bucks. They fucked up. All right. So lots of ways to earn. And, you know, moving forward, we're going to have also, you know, other ways to earn potentially over time. The biggest one, I think, for a lot of you is the referrals, getting 500 Swolios. That's pretty awesome, especially when a lot of people are like, hey, you know, that's awesome merch. Where do you get it? And I have some other ideas that we're going to implement for that also. So awesome thing for referrals, signing up. So now Swolio sounds like a video game currency. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does. So yeah, I'm really excited. So what you guys got to do, and we're wrapping up the show. It's live. It's live on the page. Let me see if I can load it up. We could see it on my phone. Let's see here. PapaSwolio.com. This is how we make fucking games. So if you go to, let me see if I can plug. All right, let me see if I can show this. Oops. Can I do it? Can I do it? Let's see. Source. Oh, maybe it's... All right, I'll do it on my other. I'll do it on my other device. It wasn't... Remember, I was like bringing up my phone on the computer. For some reason, this wasn't working. Oh, I love it. Yes. So I got a couple things to announce. That's a beautiful thing. All right, we're just pausing for a second. So let me bring up this on the screen because I think it's important because we've got a couple things that we're with those updates. I want to make sure everyone sees and knows. So it's live on the site now. Does that pop up? Yes, it does. Does that come up on my screen? Yes, it does. How long is the buy one, get one lasting? Wouldn't you like to know, Mark? Wouldn't you like to know? If we're going to we'll have a countdown timer and stuff when it cuts. So, all right. Can you see? Let's see. Hold on a second. Hold on. So I want to make this a little bit easier to see. It's okay on your phone. But you'll see at the bottom of the page. So it might adjust the text a little bit on that. But you'll see it kind of hard to... No, you can't... let me remove this. Let me remove the bottom bar. All right. So I was scrolling and then you can't see it. So if you see on the bottom, you'll see Swolio rewards. So what you do is you click on that and then you sign in. Boom. All right. Join, right? You go to join. Hey, create account. Oh, I already have an account. Log in here. Boom. All right. So pretty simple. You see it pop up in the bottom corner. And then you have all the information that we kind of just talked about. Ways to earn, referrals, right? Ways to earn, click, and it tells you. So you have all this in the bottom of your in the bottom of your screen. So just go log in, sign in. Remember, you get 100 Swolios for signing up. So this will all break it down for you. You open it up, ways to earn, and then right there at the top, you get 100 Swolios, okay? Matt's saying, do they expire? Not currently. Not currently. There's no expiration. There may be at some point, so that's incentive to not let them expire, but that's a good question. Currently, they're not expiring. Okay. That is something that is likely to be implemented. But what I will say is that you'll have ample notice. It's not going to be like, hey, it expires on next week. It'll be something significant where you have plenty of time to, because right now we're launching it, letting people know, and everyone's going in, earning, right, getting there. Cause we're going back for a lot of stuff. So for those of you that have been buying for like 6 years or 5, since the new merch site, which was, a bunch of years back, there's a bunch of emails and reviews and, want to make sure like, hey, they expire. You're going through and you've bought like 30 shirts or something. We appreciate the effort. You get the Swolios for it. So I want to make sure that you're able to get time to do all that stuff. So we're not worried about expiring right now. That being said. All right. So really cool. And Swolio rewards right there at the bottom of your page. So you can go and I think I'd like to make the text black, but it's pretty obvious to see. It just looks smaller because on a screen, but on your phone, it's pretty obvious and doesn't really get in the way if you're scrolling. You don't have to yeah, cool. So look, we have reviews, right? We got the reviews here. I'll just show you guys while I'm there. So you leave pictured reviews and the picture reviews will pop up. So that's super awesome. And on a side note, Swolio rewards is, yes, there we go. There we go. Oh, I like that better. Let me see if I can reload. Oh, cool. All right. So I have to delete my browser history or something. Let me see if I can load it up. We just changed the text a little bit. No, it doesn't want to load up here any. All right. So it looks a little bit different. We made it with black text. Made it with black text. Yeah. All right. So I'm letting this sit for a little bit because I'm taking some questions right now. And of course we can answer more later, but I want to make sure, because it's the announcement, I want to make sure that we answer your questions. So good questions. Let's see. Does the signature series count? The answer is yes. So now Cerny's like, holy shit. All right, you can't buy a car with the Swolios. All right, Cerny's like, I'm gonna buy his house. Calm your tits. All right. So, and that's a judgment call. That's an executive decision. I think absolutely. So, but that has to be done. That's not in your account yet. So that has to be done manually, which may take some time. But I'd like to add that to all your accounts. So we'll let you know, and that might just be done incrementally over time. So, which is really cool. So you're buying merch. So, and that's the thing, there's going to be I like how there's crossover. There's crossover because most of the signature series, we didn't do it. We did it separately. We have it through the other site. So it doesn't process the same way. So we'd have to do it manually. All right. So we just got to do it manually. I mean, I don't have a time frame for that, but we just got to go through and add, see what you purchased. And then, so just give us a bit for backdating that. So that's something that you're able to look forward to. I'm trying to get I'm trying to see the new. I'm trying to load up the new button. Maybe you guys see it already. Let me see. Clear. All right. Let's see if I can do it. All right. So it's not populating yet, but I think we have a new button that's going to be dark text on the gold or on the orangey gold button at the bottom. So it's a little bit easier for contrast, but not a big deal. You guys can see it. All right. So did I miss any questions? Can we buy a car with Papa Swolio graphics? You can't. You cannot. Can I get a Harrier jet for collecting 10 million Swolios? Oh, thank you, Pepsi. That's right. Didn't they give him the money or something because he got sued and it got like mainstream attention? They're like, fine, we'll get you a plane, or we gave you the money or something for it. I remember that, or that story. That's true. Pedro says, going to wear my Swoler Things merch the next 2 months is going to be wild for Stranger Things final season. That's right. I got to wear it. That's right. That's right. I don't want, I mean, that's right. It was like 6 years later for the last season. We made that merch so long ago. Has there been a season since we made the merch? It's been like 4 years or 5 years or something. Let's see if I can load this. It's still not loading. papaswolio.com. No. Not for me. All right, so maybe you guys can see it. So if you see you want to see the black text. Let's see. New tab. No, it still shows. Anyway, you might see the black text. But anyway, it's there. So you go on to Papa. So anyway, we'll give away the Swole card, and then you can head on over to papaswolio.com, click on Swole Rewards at the bottom, load up the account, join, and it'll say, oh, you have an account, log in, and then you can start, and then keep an eye out for your emails. So let me bring up here at the bottom. So that button should be updated eventually. We do have some reviews here, right? We got the reviews, and then you'll see we go to the bottom of the page. We got a lot of cool reviews that you can check out. And then you'll notice that even on, just click an item. So you go here, then you're going to have the reviews, populating on the home page. So you can see all those reviews. So really cool stuff. And, it's all integrated. So when you log in, how many of you are logging in? Ooh, Sheena. I have this many rewards. Some of you are going to be making it rain. Sheena has 4,250 Swolio rewards. Good Lord.
Wow.
Ballin'. So anyway, yeah. And the cool thing is, so now you have an extra 100 because you signed up, and then you'll get emails. And then remember, you submit a picture review, you get another 100, right? 50 for the review, another 50 for the picture. And then boom. If you've gotten like different items, 10 different items, another 1,000 Swolios. Already logged in some of my rewards. Awesome. So, okay. Again, before we give away the card, we are sending out reviews. You'll be getting them today, or you'll start getting them today. You'll start getting emails, and it's going to start with your most recent purchase. So remember, you're getting all the Swolios that you've earned so far, but we need to, because we just set this up now, we have to manually send out the review links to the items that you purchased. And this is the reason why is because it's all confirmed. So You can't just go in and be like, I bought this, because it's logged into your Shopify account. When you made the purchase, we know, we can send you the link. It's confirmed that you were purchased through the system, and then it'll confirm and it'll verify the review. So it eliminates all the fuckery. There's no fake reviews and shit like that. All has to be like cross-checked with like actual orders. So we will start with, and like I said, I'm going to comment in the community section. So for those of you, we're starting with those of you that have been with us the longest, and those of you with larger accounts, like we're starting with that. So you're going to start seeing those emails. And then for those of you that maybe are new and you just came across, you joined the SwoleFam or you purchased merch like in the recent past, cool. But if you're a member, you can go and comment in the community and let us know, hey, I want to leave a review. Cool. We'll locate your account and we'll send you a review for, even if you bought one shirt. If you want to leave a review, we'll make sure we prioritize yours. Otherwise, it'll come to you eventually. So if you want to leave a review, I'll give you guys the post. And then what you'll do is you'll just comment with your name. And, you know, if we need any information, but like, hey, you know, because in the app, it's like your name. Just let us know like what the account is under, and then we'll lock it in. Lock it in. Michelle, holy shit. Yeah, holy shit. Holy shit. You guys are gonna rob me blind. I love it. Just big money balling. Perfect time for the holidays, right? It's perfect time for the holidays. Michelle, 13,572 Swolios. And just think about that. Think of all the shirts there and all the reviews and 100 for each one. Like, it's good stuff. It's really good stuff. So I think that was the biggest thing, is making sure that you guys had the ones from previously. So you're not starting from scratch, which would be cool too. But it's also like, I've already bought all this stuff. So really cool. Really cool that allows all you guys to have that already. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and like I mentioned before, we have, remember like the redeem. So right now, let me bring that up again. So right now with the redeem, you see how in the middle, it's like, hey, you get these, you know, $1 off coupons, super awesome. But there's gonna be certain specials where with 10,000 Swolios, and this will rotate, where you might have like a specific item that you can get free completely, you know, for that. So that's going to rotate. Obviously it says ends 12/24. So if you want to redeem 10,000 Swolios, you can get one of those different. You can choose which ugly Christmas sweatshirt you want, or you can save and wait for the $100 off coupon, or you can, you know, get a $25 off coupon and then whatever. So it's your choice. Your choice. Really cool. We just don't have like the reach around. We just don't have those tiers. We don't have that. I mean, 20,000, that'd be like 1 million Swolios. I think I would do, that would be like, hey, 1 million Swolios, you know, like a candlelit dinner. Walk on the beach, candlelit dinner, long walk on the beach after, 1 million Swolios. What would that be? 1 million would be $100,000, or at least like $75,000, and then a shitload of fucking reviews. Like the review section is all your name. You don't have to do all that. Just send me the money. And be like, all right, we'll hang out. You want to send me 100 G's? You want to send me 100 stacks? Fine. We'll have a dinner. Everyone's got a price. I will have a candlelit dinner with you for 100 G's. Not a problem. Swole scented bath salts. There you go. There you go. All right. So, and that's just, and like I said, this is just where we're going. We're going to have, you know, all those other things available for you. And yeah, really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. All right. So excellent. Enjoy that. Make sure, if you haven't already, go in, log into your account. And then for those of you that logged into your account, especially those of you that have like, you know, high rewards right now, like I said, we're going to prioritize like those larger accounts. We're going to start sending you emails for the most recent purchases first. That way you can leave your reviews, like the backdated reviews and all that. Like I said, 50 for a review, another 50 for a picture review. So you get 100 if you leave a picture review. And let's see what else. Yeah. And I'll post up in the community section. And if you want to, and even if you have a larger, it doesn't matter. Like if you want to leave a review, make sure you drop a comment. That way we can prioritize you getting a notification and sending out that email for what you purchased. All right. Sweet. Excellent. That's a lot. And a round table this Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Yeah, you know, you can redeem like 100,000 points for like, you know, we'll get some, you know, partial nudes or something. Maybe, you know, we'll do something. You know, you get a used hairbrush or something, right? A foot pick, some bath water or some shower water. Or maybe I'll send you a cup of like cold plunge water, you know, water that literally touched my nips. You know, just different rewards. You know, we want to make sure we incentivize purchases. Business is going to go absolutely to zero. Going to have like no sales for like the next 6 months. Damn it. Maybe I cross the too much, too soon, too much, too far. All right, we'll pull it back a little bit. Too much. All of a sudden, crickets, just views. So we have other ideas. Yeah, well. Oh, did that not? Let's see. We do have ideas. Yeah, we do have stuff. Let's see. Can I put that here? Yes. So actually, there's something interesting with that. So Michelle was like saying, she asked, or what about one of your shirts you wore in a video? Hold that thought, because that's actually something. Game jerseys. So we'll announce, we have some other things that I have ideas for that we will announce. And then now that we have the Swolio reward system, it's going to be something where I think a lot of these things are finally, the ideas are actually formulating. Because I had a bunch of ideas, and now that we have this, the structure all has to be reworked, and it's going to be good stuff. Because I have a ton of merch. And I'll be honest, most of the merch, no, it's pit stains are free. Now that's the thing with my merch. With my merch, it's like worn in a video is one thing, but most of my merch is not worn or barely worn. So most of the merch, because I have pretty much every design, and I usually wear the same ones over and over again. I wear the ones that are beat to shit, that are like shredded and like there's dirt from the yard. And like, I usually grab those. I grab the oldest, like the most beat the shit up merch. But most of them I've worn for a video, and they go back on the hanger and they get washed and they just sit there because I have too many shirts. I can't wear them enough. You know, I can't wear enough of the shirts, and they're literally everywhere. In the laundry room, we have like hangers, and there's like, they're packed out to the brim, sticking out to the side. And then I put a hangers on in the gym area for some overflow when I'm filming, and that's filled. The closet's filled to the brim. So I have so much merch, and we do need to, and I do need to, that's something that I wanted to do. So I wanted to do, so that could be something that if you're interested in it, we do. I was gonna have the shirt, like sign a shirt, maybe have a video link to what, because they're all worn, and most of them are worn in videos. So that could be a cool thing. And they're all large or extra large. There might be a couple shirts that are actually like a medium. They set the wrong one and I don't wear it. But most of them are brand new. Maybe they were like, you know, worn once. So that would be a really cool thing. So if you're interested in that, it would be something that is certified game jersey. Certified game jersey, literally a game jersey. And it would be signed and certified, just like the Signature Series. So if that's something that sounds cool, then I am open to doing that, because I was looking to do something like that anyway. And having the Swolio rewards is a cool thing. And it works out for that. So it really fits. Yeah, authenticity. Yeah, certified. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Swolio rewards. It's loaded. All right, so now you can see in the corner. I'll scroll down and then it disappears. So did I go to the top? It gets covered by the bar. So you see the Swolio rewards. It's black. Much better. Much better. Now you can see the contrast in the corner with Swolio rewards. So, yeah, let's see. All right. Go to the gym, but do not redeem. Benchol Jim Chow. All right. So papasolio.com, go Swolio Rewards, go sign up, papasolio.com, go do it. A lot of you did already. I won't belabor it. Let's give away today's Swole card. We'll do a throwback. So Roundtable Thursday, here tomorrow, the next day, and then off for the long weekend. You guys go to the fucking gym, spend time with your family. You know, we'll be plugged in the community in the SwoleFam. So end of the week, enjoy your weekend. It's going to be fun for a lot of you, or maybe not. Best wishes, but we'll be here. SwoleFam will be here. We'll be here in the app. We'll be here in the Telegram chat. And let's get into this Swole card, and then we'll do a little throwback. Swolio Rewards card. Scroll. Oh, that's right. I can't scroll to the top because you guys didn't see the damn thing because I didn't give it away. We got a winner today. It is LET123. Congratulations. The Virgin Swolio Rewards card. We might do a couple more because we're going to be talking about Swolio Rewards all fucking week because it's the dope. It's the dopest. It's the bee's knees, nips, tits. Congratulations, ET. Ooh, ET. It was meant to be. ET found Jim. We'll call you ET. LET123. Congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenumbers.com, SwoleCard3490 in the subject. Your mailing address, not mailing, mailing address in the body of the email. Ay, Daniel-san, Swolio Rewards. Sworio. PapaSworio.com. Right? Excellent. Fantastic. Let's see what we got. Let's get a throwback. Or do we have balls deep videos? We do. We'll do them tomorrow. Let's get into it.
I have noticed that your girl been shrinking. That's because a year ago, my PCP, who I really do like, was like, we're going to have to put you on some more medication.
PCP was a primary care physician. I will tell you, when you're just using acronyms real quickly, usually that's because you're dealing so much with doctors and medical. You just know all the acronyms and you're slinging this stuff around like it's normal. Oh, I'm a PCP. How about eating good food and going to the gym?
Get this blood pressure down. And I already had the diabetes type 2. So I was like, let's do what it do. They're saying that Ozempic is the cure for weight loss.
Who the fuck said that?
Because as someone who has lost 80 pounds, I still have a lot of the medical conditions I had before. So obviously the weight wasn't the whole fucking problem.
Yeah. Oh, you lost fat and you still have all the problem. Oh, well, obviously the fat had nothing to do with it. Yo, the stupidity just knows no bounds with this kind of stuff. Jesus Christ. All right, fam. Thanks for being here. Beaches. Congratulations, ET. And everyone, head on over to papasolio.com and sign up. You already got logged in. Use the same email that you did to log in to purchase the merch. And your stuff will populate. Everyone else says they see their stuff. And keep an eye out. I'll post up in the community section, and I'll do that shortly. And I'll pin it to the top. So if you want to leave a review, and anyone who wants to comment, just comment below this post, and we'll make sure we prioritize you for getting an email for your most recent purchase so you can start leaving reviews and collecting some of those Swolios. So really awesome. Loretta says it was easy. And if Loretta can do it, you can do it too. And you should. So head on over to papaswolio.com, join the fam, SwoleNumbersX.com. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Enjoy the day. And now you get to refer your friends. It's going to be so nice. Put merch on everyone. SwoleFam merch, Papa Swolio merch for everyone. We got America to close out. All right, go to the fucking gym. Go get some merch. Go sign up for your Swolios. We'll see you later. Peace, McGee's, deuce, magoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they can't laugh and they so mad, it's like
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
that's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies. You